In this video, I'm going to show you why it is important to download documents like House bills and patents because they've been changing them or changing the wording anyway. For example, here's the Rhode Island Atmosphere Protection Act. This pertains to like them spraying stuff in the skies. It tells you all about it and everything. But the part they changed, that was very important part that I did a video on, was on page 4, right here to this top paragraph. And it talks about the Internet of Bodies. As you can see, this is 2025. I looked it up again and noticed it was different because if you go down to page 4, see here's page 4, it says nothing about the Internet of Bodies. It's almost as if they seen my video and was like, oh, we got to change that. Let me show you how important this information is on this old one that I downloaded. Okay. Here we are. Per the William and Mary Law Review, the enabling of the Internet of Bodies, a mesh or grid through which every human and most animals would contain worn, ingested, inhaled, and or injected chips or sensors of micro to pico size with transmitting antennas, with every body functioning as an Internet node, with thousands of internal data points toward complete warrantless surveillance and control, even by foreign entities, with constant biometric data collection and loss of autonomy under an overreaching artificial intelligence in violation of the U.S. Constitution's Fourth Amendment, as well as the Rhode Island State Constitution's Article 1.7. Yeah, that's pretty important information. Nevertheless, this new one has important information as well. Pretty much got the same information but revised to not have the Internet of Bodies mentioned in it. It's not very long, so I'll leave this in the comment section. It's worth taking a look at, but it goes over stratospheric aerosol injections, cloud seeding, okay, solar radiation management. So back to the old bill where it mentioned the Internet of Bodies, you will see it says per the William and Mary Law Review. Let's see what that is. The William and Mary Law School was founded in 1779, and it is right here. You can look up the information. Okay, they got phone numbers, there's addresses, they open at 8, there's the times. Here we are, William and Mary Law Review, the Internet of Bodies. Abstract. This article introduces the ongoing progression of the Internet of Things into the Internet of Bodies, a network of human bodies whose integrity and functionality rely at least in part on the Internet and related technologies, such as artificial intelligence. IOB devices will evidence the same categories of legacy security flaws that have plagued IoT devices. However, unlike most IoT, IOB technologies will directly physically harm human bodies, a set of harms courts, legislators, and regulators will deem worthy of legal redress. As such, IOB will herald the arrival of some forms of corporate software liability and a new legal and policy battle over the integrity of the human body and mind. Framing this integrity battle in light of current regulatory approaches, this article offers a set of specific innovation-sensitive proposals to bolster corporate conduct safeguards through regulatory agency action, contract, tort, intellectual property, and secured transactions and bankruptcy. Yet the challenges of IOB are not purely legal in nature. The social integration of IOB will also not be seamless. As bits and bodies meld, and as human flesh becomes permanently entwined with hardware, software, and algorithms, IOB will test our norms and values as a society. It will challenge notions of human autonomy and self-governance. Legal scholars have traditionally considered Kantian autonomy as the paradigmatic lens for legal determinations impacting the human body. However, IOB threatens to undermine a fundamental precondition of Kantian autonomy, Kantian heautonomy. Damaged heautonomy renders both Kantian autonomy and deliberative democracy potentially compromised. As such, this article argues that safeguarding heautonomy should constitute the animating legal principle for governance of IOB bodies. This article concludes by introducing the companion essay to this article, The Internet of Latour's Things. This companion essay, inspired by the work of Bruno Latour, offers a sliding scale of techno-humanity as a framework for the legal and policy discussion of what it means to be human in an age where bodies are the things connected to the Internet. I will leave the links.